Good morning from Madrid, Barajas Airport, where today I'm flying on the Iberia Airbus A340 back to London Heathrow, in business class. After yesterday's disappointing British Airways experience, I'm hoping that sister company Iberia will bring back the IAG reputation for me, as this is the last video of the year and in fact my last flight of 2019. So let's go and see what it's all about. Madrid Barajas Airport has lots of great viewing areas and Terminal 4 is very spacious, so finding somewhere quiet is fairly easy. And here's the tried and tested LATAM 787, popular with so many avgeeks. It flies between Madrid and Frankfurt before going on to Santiago in Chile. I reviewed it myself this year and the link is above. The first order of the day is the delightful Iberia One World Lounge, which is accessed by One World status or business class tickets. Then I went to try the Priority Pass Lounge, which is directly above. I found it nice, but not as pleasant as the One World Lounge, and the seats have certainly seen better days. Boarding is by bus, so priority status didn't really mean much today. First impressions are good. The controls are easy to find and are conveniently located. Today we taxied out about 40 minutes late due to the aircraft requiring some maintenance prior to takeoff. Let's check out the entertainment, where there is plenty of choice with a responsive remote and a nice large TV screen. Given the relatively short duration of this flight, however, I simply choose the flight map. The headphones given out are okay, but nothing beats Bose in my experience. And here's why this isn't the best business class seat in Iberia on the A340. You're going to get bumped into. Let's see how the seat looks in the reclined position. Not bad, but as I said earlier, could do with a bit more privacy on the right. This table was pleasingly firm, unlike some which are like weak handshakes, and frankly, who wants a weak handshake? And lunch is served. Today it's a choice of beef or pasta. Let's deal with this first world problem, unwrapping my own meal. And I must say, ladies and gentlemen, lunch was excellent. Iberia gives you a whopping 4 megabytes free data, so I chose to watch Scott from Sunspotter on YouTube. Sadly, I only got as far as the opening screen. Sorry, Scott. Lunch is rounded out with another coffee and a chocolate. A quick visit to the toilet, and yep, I'm not sure what else I can really say about it. It's an aircraft toilet. As I watch the sunset on this calm December day, I reflect on what has been a genuinely great flight. Before long, we're descending into Heathrow, and unfortunately the cabin lights weren't fully dimmed, hence the reflection. In common with some other One World carriers, ladies and gentlemen, if you upgrade from economy after booking, you only get the tier points applicable to your original ticket. So, if like me you're of a BA heritage where you do get the full tier points even if you're simply on an upgrade, do bear this in mind. Despite being in business class between Madrid and Heathrow, I only got 5 tier points. But for now though, sit back and enjoy the landing. So hi folks, I'm now back at home, and just to give you a quick overview of what I thought to my Iberia flight on the Airbus A340 in business class between Madrid and London Heathrow last night. In short, it was excellent. I couldn't find a single thing to complain about. The cabin was bright, airy, felt modern. Not the most modern business class seat in the world. It's a bit like the LATAM flight which I reviewed earlier in the year. And my advice would be, seating wise, choose the seat nearest the window so they alternate in that cabin. The seat I had was obviously the one closest to the aisle, 1C specifically, and that was probably the wrong one to pick. Purely because if you're on a long haul flight, if you drift off to sleep, clearly what's going to happen is, or what might happen is, you start getting knocked by the people walking up and down in the middle of the night, or you're going to get worse, hit by the cart as it's going up and down. But onto the flight itself, there were four trolley services. So we had the main meal, which was delicious, excellent, couldn't fault it, really enjoyed the beef. They then served me 2 cups of coffee and followed by a Chivas Regal. And to be fair, the flight crew, which I've read iffy things about, and to be honest, I've flown with Iberia on the Airbus narrow bodies before and it's not something I'd do again. But the flight crew were really good, very happy, very smiley, very interactive. Yeah, I like the size of the screen on board. The entertainment was really good, lots of choice of films, fairly responsive screen, not the best one in the world, but you know, not bad. And overall, comparing the Airbus 340 in business class versus the British Airways Club World product on the 777, which is what I flew down to Madrid on, the hands down winner was Iberia, without a shadow of a doubt. But, yeah, there you go, Iberia. Fantastic, really enjoyed it. I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.